One of those could come today. It's Uche Izoje and Kendall Bennett, the matchup we highlighted to tip off, and Izoje wins the tip. Out there for the Orange to begin things, it's a backcourt of Dominique Darius and Layla Felia as Felia knocks it down early on. First foul on the day for the Orange. It goes against Felia. In deep, Bennett on the interior and off the glass and in. Felia couldn't answer. Bella Pucci with an aggressive rebound, and it's breakout speed for the Bearcats. On the other end, Middleton finishes, and it's the first lead of the day for Binghamton. Coach Mary Grimes said she just had to learn the system. That was the biggest part to getting her game going. Kaya good for three. The three-point woes continue early for Binghamton. The paint presence has been there for her, but when we talked with Coach Jack, what she wants Izoje to do a little bit more before ACC play, shoot some jumpers. Offensive board, Hawkins gets it to go. It's the first on Shy Hawkins today, the second on the Orange. Janiyah Boyd working on Burrows from the free throw line. Wow. That's a tough matchup for some of the guards here tonight at that guard spot for Syracuse. Dominique Darius with an answer. Back-to-back free throw line jumpers for either team.
Quiet but dangerous. She can really impact this team and kind of give them the offensive side that they need. And there's Izoje with using the backboard right there.
Maybe this could be the spark to get the Orange offense going.
Those rebounds definitely spark something in them. And when Izoje goes...
And one. Down low for Izoje. One of the many transfers Syracuse brought in the offseason. From the corner, Janiyah Boyd with an answer to Izoje's two on the other end. Low scoring one so far. Just 10-9, and now Binghamton back in front. Casey with the finger roll on the lefty layup.
That's what they need. They need the momentum going in their side, whatever's going to work for them, whether it's fresh legs, whether it's, boxing out, whatever they need to do, they're going to have to do in this game.
Potts from 17. No good. Good board on the offensive end from Almon. Ends right back up with Potts. Scott rattles it home. Before the season, Coach Jack said that's the three-point shot they trust the most on this team, is Maddie Potts. This season, though, just 23% so far. Here's Darius. She laces it.
Some points from the three-point line.
Some days they're on fire, some days not so much. Kendall Bennett on the offensive end. She had an easier matchup on Almon. Rebounding through the play, so important to her, whether it goes in or not. Dominique Darius again! Almon up top. Darius trying to find Izoje. She does. Way too easy for Izoje.
That's what Coach Jack wants to see more from her. The confidence from the foul line, from a 15-foot jumper.
Darius back the other way for Syracuse. From the line, gets it to go. Dominique Darius, an early 12 points, and Coach Felicia Leggett-Jack is fired up.
10 assists against Colgate in their prior outing. Darius is specifically more of a combo guard than a facilitating floor general. And Coach Jack says her insertion into the starting point guard role.
It's got the Orange up to 9-1 this season. Thank you very much, Hunter. An early answer from three for Binghamton. And Izoje can't answer back. Almon gets the roll, though. Her first 2 points today. That matchup with Bennett, she draws the double. Burrows wide open but loses the handle. Hawkins in the corner. Down low is Izoje.
6'3" for Izoje, and Almon another 6'2", 6'3" post. Kind of splits Bennett down there in the paint.
Izoje's now got 8 points. That rebound right there made it 4, and Hawkins on the offensive end and one. Here and gets her way to the strike.
She slowed it down right there with the 1-2 Euro step. Focus on that finish.
Carlita Bennett on the offensive end for Binghamton, stuffed by Izoje. A volleyball block. And that is unfair to deal with. Stolen away by Felia. 3-on-3 off the front rim. Burrows with the board and slots it home. 15 points to Binghamton's 3 for the Orange of these last 4 minutes. Middleton through the lane, gets it to go, and the foul. Play the old-fashioned way.
That was a shy on Shy Hawkins. Might have got.
So she'll hit the bench for a little bit of time. First time today we've seen Jasmine Cooper check in. Bella Pucci and one.
Coach Grimes said it, when Bella Pucci comes to play, the whole team follows her a little bit. Had Layla Felia on the back door, finished through contact.
Rebounded by Janiyah Boyd. Wide open, Bella Pucci adds to it.
Yeah, Bella Pucci, she's trying to draw the foul. She got her to step out of bounds. Whichever one would have worked, is hyping up her team, is giving them the energy that they need. And they're getting lost on some of these back doors right now. Maybe slow it down. You know, you don't want to slow it down too much, but slow it down so you don't get those tic-tac fouls.
Quick inbound to Cooper off the glass and in. A well-done inbound play after the last one for Darius at 87% from the strike.
Talk about that last game having 5 points. You want to see some more consistency from some of these leaders, and here's one of them, Sophie Burrows, on a fast break. I'm sure Coach Jack went back there halftime and said she wants to see aggressiveness from this team. They keep getting beat with this backdoor. Finally, they got a stop from Sophie Burrows, but she wants to see them come out with a little more energy the second half.
And you're right, looks like the Orange made that adjustment to the backdoor cut, and now it's Izoje. Don't need many adjustments from her. What a feed to Burrows. Izoje averaging an assist a game for a player that does not have to pass all that much. Kaya Good has it swatted out of her hands by Hawkins.
Shy didn't even know where that ball was. She just was there, hands up, and it just ended up in her hands.
Burrows for three, no good. 2 Orange there for the offensive board, and it's too easy. Ashley Red back in the game. First time for her in the second half. Knocked out of her hands by Burrows. Ball rolls over top of her and out of bounds.
She's okay with that miss. She told us before the game, she said to take them, not make them.
Hawkins in the corner, a long 2 and rattles it in. 2 players that could expand their range just a little bit more, and Hawkins knocks it down. That has to be good for Coach Jack to see.
Yeah, she needed to see that one go in after missing a few gimmies down there, so definitely a confidence booster for her.
Felia does have 2 steals on the day. That's second on the team so far. Darius for 3. Offensive board, Felia lays it up and in and right on cue. Borelli has more on that offensive rebounding. Hunter?
Hudson, Coach Jack has prioritized her team, crashing the boards and gaining second and third scoring opportunities by telling their players.
And it shows the trust and kind of space where Coach Jack and Uche are, where she's trying to learn that you have to play with some of these, you know. ACC is coming up.
Binghamton shooting just 31% from the floor, 20% from 3. It's Scott underneath, gets the roll. Syracuse up to 16 points in the paint right now, Kyra. They are living down there.
And that was pretty much the game plan, you know. You have somebody with a big presence down there like Uche Izoje.
Syracuse gets another block on the defensive end. Velez thinking about that 3. You can see it. She wants it. Can't get it, but Felia there to clean up the miss.
You know, babysitting and anything. They have a job to do, and she wants to win, and she keeps that mentality with her sister.
They said that Kaya lives off campus, Clarissa stays on campus, so they don't have to see each other every day, and that probably helped. Bennett. Guarded by Felia, drives by her. Floater through the lane off the back heel. Offensive board, Bennett from the stripe, and laces it just before the 4th quarter. 4 made baskets on the year, all 4 of them from behind the arc. There's Bennett down low, fouled and 1. Ever so slightly chipping away at the Syracuse lead. Foul goes against Alm Forner. A wing for Duke Hukanda. Pucci in the lane, swatted by Izoje. Middleton a 3, laced it. 120 to 50. Potts from deep, wide open, can't rattle it in. It's been a tough 3-point shooting time for her, but she steps in front of it, makes her presence felt on defense. Darius from the stripe, knocks it down. Boyd on the offensive end, nowhere close, and it's just so hard to go up against the reach of some of these Syracuse players. It's not just Izoje, but Felia with long reach in the backcourt for a guard.
And when you see nothing in front of you but hear footsteps behind you, you know something's coming, and it's more than likely 44 Uche Izoje.
She has to slow it all the way down and has her pocket pick. Sophie Burrows 3-on-2, Burrows to the rack and rolls it in. Point for 7 of those seasons. Camden Nelson on the offensive end. Her first touches today blocked from behind by Red. Those are the kind of high IQ plays that Coach Grimes was talking about. How about an and one on the offensive end from Ashley Red? Contact. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, we talked about the size of Big O. Confidence. Wants to get her teams as many experiences in this opportunity as you can. Not everybody gets the opportunity to play D1 at this level, so, you know, taking advantage of it.
Carlita Bennett on the offensive end. Binghamton starting to spark up and inching closer towards the best start to a season for her this year. Justice Fitzgerald on the defensive end turns it into offense. Smiling the whole way, but she goes down underneath the basket, non-contact. She's down. Carlita Bennett on the other end. Coach Jack is out on the court to check on Fitzgerald. A one-off opener down in Dallas for the Orange, part of a current 4-game win streak that's 24 seconds away from going to 5 for the Orange. Some late buckets from Ashley Red. The Orange put up 72 and take down Binghamton 72-54 as the Orange improved to 10-1 on the season.